Welcome to the Joe Fixes It channel, where I work on my Mark II Jetta diesels and sometimes on my X-Mark Metro belt drive. Today we're going to show you how to troubleshoot the glow plug system on a 1989 Jetta diesel. Specifically, we're going to show you how to check the operation of the glow plug relay. Checking the glow plug relays for proper function is a pretty simple deal. You're going to unhook the temperature sensor on the engine block that tells the glow plug relay whether the engine's warm or cold before it turns the glow plugs on. And you have to hook it to another probe that's not in the car if your engine is warm, which normally it is. Then you'll run a jumper lead to your bus on your glow plug to see if you're getting power. Under normal operations, the glow plug light on your dash will come on and run for 6 to 7 seconds, and then it'll turn off. And what's happening at the glow plugs is your glow plugs light up and burn for 6 to 7 seconds, the light goes in the dash, and the glow plugs continue to burn for another 6 or 7 seconds. That is normal operation. Now this does not address the glow plugs themselves and whether they work. That is a whole separate procedure. Your glow plug lights could be coming on, you could be getting power, and they still wouldn't be working if you got a couple burned out or all of your glow plugs burned out. They normally last 1 to 3 years. Now if you do this test and your glow plug lights stays on all the time, then you're going to be looking at either a glow plug relay change or a temperature sensor could be causing that, or a broken circuit somewhere in the line. If you pull out your manual that you should be using, it actually has a breakdown of your troubleshooting procedures. Barring that, that's pretty much what you got to do. Glow plug relays are actually pretty hardy. I've been working on these cars and driving them pretty extensively for about 15 years now, and I've only had 2 or 3 glow plug relay failures. One in this car, when I first got it, the glow plugs were staying on all the time, running the battery down, burning up the glow plugs, and it just wasn't pretty. So let's get on with it. Let's get in there and we'll do a basic glow plug relay test. The first thing we need to do is take the temperature sensor loose that controls the glow plug circuit. There are 3 plugs on this car. Some of them have 2, but you got to kind of look in the manual and see what the color of the wires are, because they're the same probes. It's just one controls the temperature gauge and the other one controls the glow plug circuit. In this particular case, in this 1989 Jetta diesel, it's brown and blue-white wires going into it. If you don't have a manual to look in, then just unplug one until the glow plug light stays on all the time with the engine warm. So we know which one it is. It's this one right here. We pull a little clip loose, set it aside, pull it off. This is a temperature probe. Okay, it's a known good one. It's out of a box, and the reason I'm hooking it up there is because if you just leave this wire off, your glow plugs will stay on continuously. So you need to put one in that's at room temperature so you can test the circuit. On older models, on Mark 1s and some of the first Mark 2s, you can just unplug it and that's how you test it. But in the newer ones, you have to actually plug a sensor in there, otherwise the glow plug circuit will not work correctly. So the next thing we're going to do is hook up our test leads. That's the main glow plug bus right there. You got to be real careful not to touch anything. You don't want to pop your fuse, because this is a fused link. So now we have our test leads hooked up to it. The next thing we're going to do is turn the ignition on, and what should happen there is your glow plug light in the middle, the yellow light, should come on, and then the glow plugs will burn, and this light will come on at the same time. This signifies power to the glow plugs. The light should stay on 7 to 8 seconds in the dash. This will continue to burn for another 7 to 8 seconds, so you're getting nearly 16 seconds of burn time. So your light flashes yellow, that means your glow plugs are lighting up. When your light goes out, that means it's halfway through its cycle. That is normal operation. So let's go ahead and give it a test and simply turn the ignition on. You can see the yellow glow plug light burning. You can see the light bulb burning out there. Now, when the little yellow light comes off in the dash, you still got about 6 more seconds of burn time. So it's actually running about right. It just went off in here and my light's still on out there. And it should go off shortly on its own, believe it or not. And it goes off. That represents normal operation of your glow plug circuit. If your light doesn't light out there all at once, then you need to be looking at the glow plug relay or the fuse up on the firewall. If you need to change your glow plug relay, then you need to look in your manual because they're on different places in the relay panel. Now that we're done, we want to go ahead and put everything back together because there's nothing to fix. So we'll go ahead and pull our test lead off and get those out of the way so I don't short anything out and burn anything up. Take our good one off, set it to the side for the next time, put our little clip back on, our little wing clips that holds snap it into place, and plug it back up. Now it's snapped into place and we're ready for action. If you found any of this information helpful, useful, subscribe. Hit the notify button for when I put out videos. I don't put them out near as regular as I do on my food channel, but I put them out as I come across things. Usually once every 2 or 3 weeks I'll come out with a video. If there's something you want to know about these cars, leave me a message. I can make a video about it. I can answer you right there. Friend me on Facebook. I'm here to help you. I've been working on these cars a long time. I really enjoy them. There's not much that I don't do on them. We will see you in the next video. My cars. I have 4 of these Mark IV. I'm stupid. I have 4